Hello class, my name is Thomas Frankenhoff, and this is my speech on how to free the guns. This will be a speech about how, instead of using increased gun control, how we can lower gun violence without using that. In this speech I will be talking about how we can pass certain gun laws that do work, how we can teach gun safety to kids, how we can give more people guns. Passing gun laws that work. Research published by JAMA International Medicine shows that stronger gun laws and background checks for all gun purchases and restrictions on more than one gun purchase at a time has brought the homicide rate down. So that will not prohibit you from buying any guns. It's just that having people have to check whether they can buy a gun has brought the homicide rate down. Also, a study from the national government titled The Final Report and Findings of the Safe School Initiative, Implications for the Prevention of School Attacks in the United States, shows that 68% of school shootings use guns obtained by family members. If we were to make it so homes with children had to lock up their guns in a gun safe or maybe even just a gun cabinet, these gun shootings wouldn't happen because kids would have to be more determined to use the guns, and it would be harder for them to obtain them. We could teach gun safety to kids. According to a Yale study, 7,091 kids in 2009 were shot accidentally in America alone. That's about one every hour. With proper gun handling techniques, these numbers will go down. Lots of these shootings are from maybe two friends are outside and they're hunting for birds or something, and one shoots the other in the leg. Or maybe a kid finds their father's pistol, and they pick it up, and then all of a sudden they shoot themselves in the arm. These numbers will go down if kids are taught to never touch guns, or if their parents allow them to touch guns, never to touch guns when the parents aren't home, or how to handle them safely. Also, Kimberly J. Lombard, Trauma Center Injury Prevention Coordinator at Mayo's Clinic campus in Rochester, Minnesota, says in an article that talking to physicians about gun control may be uncomfortable for parents. Like, they may not want to talk to them because it's their rights and they should know how to parent their kids, and they don't want to have to ask for help for that. But if they did that, it could drive down accidental shootings because physicians will be able to give parents tips on how to keep their guns safe, or on how to teach their kids not to use the guns or how to use them properly. Thirdly, you could give more people guns. With more people having concealed carry guns, muggers and murderers would have more trouble doing whatever they want, and they would be more scared to do so. If someone's going to mug you and they know you don't have a gun because, let's just say you're a frail old lady and you probably aren't carrying a firearm, they're going to be more likely to mug you. But if they know that most of the people around you are carrying handguns, or maybe even you yourself is carrying a handgun, they are not going to mug you because they do not want to get shot. They just know the money's not that worth it. They'll go find somebody else who doesn't have a gun. And if everybody has guns, then they aren't going to want to do that. If teachers could conceal carry in school without the students knowing which teachers are using guns, schools would be safer and harder to be attacked by students with bad intentions. Students nowadays who have gone in and shot up schools have met zero opposition when they are running down the hallways, just blasting bullets in the walls and through the kids. And this is terrible. If all they have to do is get past the security guard right away and maybe shoot them, or maybe the school doesn't have a security guard, then say you live out in a rural country, a rural county like I do, and we have no cops here in town at all. The closest one could be half an hour away. Our whole school could be dead by the time the cops get here. But if we have some teachers that are concealed carrying guns, the student might not know that they have a gun, so they'll run down the hallway, and then all of a sudden our teacher will just shoot them. And obviously the teacher would have to have much training and have to go through courses that are very rigorous to be able to handle a gun inside. And according to CNN, in an article titled, "These Schools Say Arming Teachers Can Be Done Right," a school district in Arkansas has already armed teachers for 4 years. Not only have they trained 13 people instead of just one guard, so 13 people is more than just one, but they also only spent $68,000 for 1 year, and they've been doing this for 4 years, so they're going to spend $68,000 instead of spending $50,000 every year to have an armed guard who is only just one person instead of 13. So, if you want less kids to die and you want to be safe yourself on the streets, I suggest you do these things.